For centuries, jaguars have ruled the jungles with unmatched power, stealth, and precision. So what if I told you that the jaguars we know today are only a shadow of the giants that once dominated the entire continents? Well, for those who want to brush up on their prehistoric history, this video is for you, because we are about to explore 7 of the most powerful extinct jaguar and big cat species ever discovered. Seven. Panthera onca. First on our list is Panthera onca, the direct ancestor of the modern jaguar and one of the most adaptable big cats in prehistoric America. Scientifically classified within the Pleistocene lineage of Panthera onca, it once roamed vast regions of South and Central America. Physically, these jaguars were larger and more robust than today's jaguars, often reaching 120 to 150 kilograms of dense muscle. Their bodies were built for ambush, broad skulls, powerful jaws, and thick limbs perfectly shaped for dragging down heavy prey. But what happens when a predator built for silence also possesses the power to crush bone with a single bite? It is known to hunt giant rodents, camelids, prehistoric deer, and even juvenile ground sloths. Their bite force was one of the strongest among big cats, which is capable of puncturing the skull and armor plates with a single crushing bite. However, fossils found across Brazil and Argentina reveal a widespread apex predator that ruled its environment until climate shifts and human expansion ended its dominance. 6. Panthera onca centralis. Next is Panthera onca centralis, the Central American jaguar species that stood out for its agility and raw muscular power. Scientifically documented across regions from Mexico down to Panama, this species thrived during the late Pleistocene, where thick forests and rugged mountains shaped its evolution. It was medium to large-sized for prehistoric jaguars, weighing around 100 to 140 kilograms, but unusually athletic. Its limbs were longer than many of its relatives, giving it explosive acceleration, perfect for ambushing prey in dense terrain. Panthera onca centralis primarily hunted prehistoric peccaries, large birds, deer species, and smaller megafauna. Its power came from precision, as it delivered bone-crushing bites directly to the skull or spine, ending a hunt in seconds. Its claws were sharp enough to tear through thick hide, and its stalking ability made it nearly invisible in the forest. Now, how do you escape a predator that can strike faster than you can even turn your head? However, fossil discoveries from Guatemala and Costa Rica show a dominant predator that lived alongside early humans before eventually disappearing due to climate changes and loss of prey. 5. Panthera onca arizonensis. Third is Panthera onca arizonensis, the legendary Arizona jaguar that once prowled the deserts and rocky canyons of the American Southwest. Scientifically recorded from Pleistocene deposits across Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico, this jaguar was a master survivor in harsh, open environments. Physically, it was built differently from jungle jaguars, but extremely strong, often reaching 110 to 140 kilograms with thick shoulders and long forelimbs. Its pale coat and robust bone structure show adaptations for desert ambush and long-distance stalking. Can you imagine crossing a canyon ridge, only to realize something has been stalking you in plain sight the entire time? It hunts the likes of pronghorns, horses, bighorn sheep, and giant tortoises. Its power came from endurance and crushing strength. Unlike its rainforest relatives, it relied on charging attacks from behind rock formations, sinking its jaws into bone and cartilage. This species was dangerous because of its combination of stealth in open terrain and an exceptionally strong bite, strong enough to penetrate through thick desert prey. Fossil evidence from Arizona's ancient riverbeds shows that this jaguar thrived until rapid climate drying removed the prey it depended on. 4. Panthera onca augusta. Now we move to Panthera onca augusta, one of the largest jaguar species ever to roam North America. Scientifically known from multiple fossils across the United States and into Canada, This massive Pleistocene jaguar lived during colder climatic periods, which helped shape its powerful build. What kind of predator thrives in a world where surviving the cold is as difficult as surviving the hunt? Physically, Panthera onca augusta was a giant, reaching 140 to 180 kilograms, with thick bones, a broad chest, and extremely powerful forelimbs. This cat didn't just ambush prey, it overpowered them with raw force. Its prey included giant beavers, muskoxen, caribou, horses, and even young mammoths. What made it incredibly dangerous was its ability to deliver devastating takedowns using both weight and bite force. It could shatter vertebrae, crush skulls, and drag down prey larger than itself. Its massive size and cold-adapted muscles made it one of the strongest ambush predators of its era. Fossils show it vanished around the end of the Ice Age, when warming climates reduced large prey populations and changed its habitat forever. 3. Panthera onca mesembrina. Next on our list is Panthera onca mesembrina, also known as the southern jaguars. Classified from fossil discoveries in Argentina and the southern cone, this species was one of the most powerful jaguar variants ever recorded. Physically, it was heavily built, often reaching 150 to 190 kilograms, making it larger and more muscular than modern jaguars. Its skull was thick, its jaws reinforced, and its overall structure designed for overpowering massive prey. How do you defend yourself against a predator strong enough to bring down animals twice its size? Panthera onca mesembrina hunted giant camelids, horses, ground sloths, and massive rodents. Its bone-crushing bite force made it a terrifying predator capable of killing prey with one decisive bite to the skull. This species was powerful because of its combination of size, strength, and aggression, and its claws were long and heavily curved, perfect for piercing thick hides. Fossil evidence shows it was an apex predator of prehistoric South America before dramatic climate shifts and competition contributed to its disappearance. 2. Panthera atrox. Now we come to Panthera atrox, often called the American lion, but genetically close to the jaguar and other big cats of the Panthera lineage. This colossal predator dominated North America during the Pleistocene. Physically, Panthera atrox was massive, one of the largest cats ever, weighing 230 to 360 kilograms, towering over modern lions and jaguars. Its enormous skull and long limbs made it a terrifying combination of speed and strength. What chance would any creature have against a cat this size charging at full speed? It hunted bison, horses, camels, giant sloths, and young mammoths. Its power came from its enormous bite force, bone-crushing jaws, and unmatched physical mass. A single strike from this cat could break ribs or crush the spine of almost any animal it attacked. Fossils found from California deserts to the Great Plains show a predator that ruled open grasslands with absolute dominance. Panthera atrox disappeared when climate change and human expansion disrupted the megafauna it relied upon. 1. Panthera atrox spelaea. Finally, the most powerful of them all, the Panthera atrox spelaea, a massive Ice Age cat even more scary than its relatives. Often considered a giant cave-adapted form of Panthera atrox, this predator lived in harsh, frozen environments that demanded extreme strength. Physically, it was enormous, possibly exceeding 350 kilograms, with an extremely muscular frame, oversized forelimbs, and thick bones adapted for brutal combat with large prey. But what kind of monster does it take to survive an Ice Age built for giants? Panthera atrox spelaea hunt megafauna like woolly horses, muskoxen, giant deer, bison, and even young woolly rhinoceroses. Its danger lay in its raw force. This cat didn't just kill, it made sure it dominated, and a single bite could pierce through thick skulls or break massive bones. Fossils found near cave systems across North America suggest it was a dominant Ice Age apex predator before vanishing with the collapse of megafauna populations. And that was our journey through the 7 most powerful extinct jaguar species, from stealthy rainforest hunters to giant ice age predators capable of killing mammoths. Each one shows how fierce, how adaptable, and how dominant these prehistoric cats truly were. So make sure to like, subscribe, and tell us which extinct predator you want us to explore next.